OKC is an 11-point favorite over Houston in Game 2 of their series. Total is 212. And OKC, of course, absolutely crushed Houston in Game 1 by 29. They were a 10.5-point favorite in that one. Got an easy cover, and the game went very close to the total. Here, OKC is, again, about an 11-point favorite. The total is 212. And this situation is actually pretty similar to what we saw with Milwaukee and Miami on Tuesday. Like OKC, Miami, of course, is one of the favorites to win the title, and they got an easy blowout win and cover in their Game 1 with a total that also went very close to the posted total in that game. But as I discussed in my preview of Miami's Game 2, and as we are seeing again in general this year, and as we often see in the playoffs in the NBA, teams that get beat badly in Game 1s often do make adjustments and then play much more competitively in their Game 2s. So we could easily see a similar thing here, although like with Miami's Game 2, I don't think that means that there's value to be had betting on a Houston cover. I just think we're more likely to see a final score closer to the spread, as we did see with Miami's Game 2. But Game 1, no question, OKC was absolutely dominant. Their defense was phenomenal. They switched on most screens and really cut down on Houston's ball movement. Houston wound up playing a lot of one-on-ones and shooting a lot of contested jumpers, which is why they shot only 36%, which is way below their season average of 46%. So we'll see if OKC runs the same defensive schemes and if Houston can move the ball better. If they can, they'll probably shoot a bit better than 36% and score a bit more. But these teams have now played 4 times this year, and amazingly, in 3 of those games, OKC had a final score in the 120s and Houston just in the 90s. So clearly, Houston has a tough time stopping OKC, whether they score themselves or not. So the OKC team total, which would be 111.5 at the current lines, might be worth a shot. But OKC has easily gone over that in all 4 games that they've played against Houston this year. But things are just so unpredictable style-wise in the playoffs that I'm not going to be touching that. I wouldn't recommend betting on that. This game could easily be much lower scoring than Game 1 if Houston tries to be more deliberate on offense, which is a very real possibility.